In this short video, we will learn how to filter by codes in the map within Trimble Access. To start, I have a job open here with some data collected for a parking lot. You can see that we have some lines pre-drawn, so we are using a feature code library, so an FXL file. And what we can do is actually, if we don't want to see all this information on the screen at once, we can actually filter what we want here. So I'm just going to move this over a little bit and open my layer manager. And I'm going to go over to the Features tab. Now the Features tab acts as layers. So here we have the 0 layer. So that contains features not defined by pre-existing codes in the FXL file. So if I expand that, I can see all the different codes that are under that layer. And I can do that for any of these layers here. And you notice the number column is showing the number of points with that coding or in that layer. So we can see that there are 0 in a lot of these layers, but in roadway we've got a few, mainly back to curb. We'll focus on the 0 layer for now. And you can see these just have numbers. Those are the specific point numbers. And we'll come down here to the painted line. So if I just click on painted line, the box disappears, just like we do with DXF files. So the box has disappeared and the check mark has disappeared, so they are gone off our map, as we can see on the left-hand side. If I click it again, those painted lines are visible. So those are the lane parking stall lines, I suppose. And I can't click on them, as you can see here. If I zoom in for you, I can't select them. But if I press it again, I can now select. And then I can turn it off if I don't want to see them like we had before. And you notice that the layer here, layer 0, has a gray perforated box, meaning some of the layers are selectable, but not all of them. And that's what that would mean. So if I close that, if you saw that, that's what it means. Something's turned off. Okay, and then we can also turn off this auto update. So if I go in again and turn my painted lines back on, notice they're not appearing. That's because auto update is not on. So if I have to press accept here, and now they do appear. Auto update makes things a little easier, but for some folks, it's not what they're looking for. So that is a feature there. You can also turn all of them off by pressing none, and then just selecting what I want to see. So maybe I only want to see now my painted lines. And there we go. And I will just zoom extend so we can see them all. Furthermore, we can go into the settings here for the map. And we can come down and decide what we want to see. Maybe I don't want to see our codes, making it a little too, and our names even, making it a little too cramped. I say accept, and now it's a lot easier to look at. And then I can say, if I want to see every layer again, I just press all down here and they all come back. One last thing, if we go into our settings here again and I go to pan to point, this allows you to pan to a specific point, but if I press the little arrow next to the point field, I can go to wildcard search. And then in the code field, I can click on it, and now I can choose which code I want to see points from. So we'll use this back of curb because we know there's some in the project. Choose that, and I'll say enter and accept. And then it gives me a nice list here showing all of the points that are in under that coding. And that is how you filter by codes in the map within Trimble Access. Thank you for your time today.